The state of Kentucky's medical marijuana program that only launched this year is facing some issues. A group of medical companies are suing the state and the former director of the medical program. I'm going to try to break it down for you as best as I can. Basically, these companies that are suing the state are saying that the state should have handled the regulations for the medical marijuana program, and the state should have chosen who was being issued medical licenses specifically for dispensaries and cultivators. Instead, they gave this power to a completely different company. So it wasn't necessarily the state that was handling it. It was a third party that was handling who gets the licensing. So now these companies that are suing the state want a couple of things done. They want to pause all licensed operations in the state. They want to invalidate everybody who has a license, and they want the companies that were unjustly not given a license to be awarded a license. Now, it's a little bit sticky because the state apparently did use a lottery process. So it's not very easy to say that the lottery process was unfair. However, what happened was there was a couple of companies, or quite a few companies, that were registering multiple LLCs and basically having multiple lottery entries, whereas a lot of these local companies who are small businesses and had no idea that other companies were doing this obviously had less chances because they had one business, one LLC, and basically operated fairly, while these other mega companies have a million different LLCs, and now they've been awarded a license with just one of them, but it doesn't really matter because they have the power to do what needs to be done. If you have multiple entries, then you have a higher chance of getting a growing, processing, or dispensary license, which these other companies did, and local companies, small companies who were unaware of this process obviously didn't do that. This is actually really important because this whole lawsuit could pause Kentucky's entire medical program. It can invalidate existing licenses, and that would be really unfortunate for the patients and residents of Kentucky because dispensaries are actually not open yet, but 11,000 people already have their card. So people are waiting for dispensaries to open because they really need this. But that's about it for this week. I hope you enjoyed our update. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your fellow lovers, and talk to you next week.